Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's the KindHeartedElf and this is a road to 1250 rapid rating climb. I'm going to start with the knight f3. And this is a decision I'm making to step away from e4. Okay. I don't really know. The plan is here. Could go e5 now, because that's not happening. I think I will. And then I'm going to go for like my King's Indian attack setup. Okay. Probably wants to castle next. Might as well get this tempo while I can. Tossing up this or this. I think I'll go with this. Can't do that then. Here, here, here. We still have that. Send him over here. Go back to this. Drops this. Let's my queen be taken. This to prevent castling, because then we have that. If this, do we have anything to stop that? I don't think so. This. Castles. But if this, you can castle straight away. So I don't think I'm gonna have time to get this tactic. And maybe it is best we just play this and castle. Alright. I think we still have that, and then we can play this. As long as he doesn't play this now, then we have that. This, he might move the rook over first. So we castle. Now he castles. Go back there, then we have this. Has to go here or here. It's this. Rook here. Where's he going here? To lock this up. Have that, and then this, and then if the queens come off, I think we've got a better position maybe. Does he have tactics? If he lands, no, he can't land there. He could land there, but then we play this. He's got here or here. So if he goes here, here, tries to land there, we have just here. It's the square. Rook E1 probably, now that he's not threatening this as well. Here. If this, this. Should we just develop the knight out first? Then we have that. Queen here, this. Queen here first, this. think I want to play that anyway. Here, no. Here. To play this next. If we play that, then this comes down here to trade off. That, then that. Also have this, then that, this, then this straight away, bishop here, this, 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 2 things are hit. Anything like that, we play that. That does give him that. Still this though. Bishop goes anywhere. Doesn't really work because the knight's not trapping the rook. But if we could win that pawn, there's a chance we can push this guy up. I think this will be our next move. If he brings his rook across, maybe this straight away. Okay. So he backs off. Oh, we could trap it. But if he tries to defend it, this is trapping that, right? King will be very weak. You can't move 2 pieces. Alright, that was me tripping out. Fork. Again, am I tripping? He could play this. We take. He takes. We take. This one, also have that now to try to hit this. I'm winning his knight. I think I'm winning his knight here. And then I can get this guy out of the way, take this file. Maybe double my rooks. I don't know. I need to try to think on my opponent's time more. This was such a good idea, if only it was a legal move. Although it's kind of scary. No, it's not. He has a check. I think this one, to try to hit this with a fork. That we still play that. That we just win the pawn. Can offer the queen trade here. He steps up there. Yeah, well, if he steps up there, we obviously take this. If this next, this. We'd have that. And after this, so if this, if you went here, well then we'd also have this. If you stepped here, we'd win this. And then if you were to take here, we would have mate because of this. I think that's most likely. This, and then if this happens, we have this. And if he plays pretty much anything else, like this, then we have this. And we just take. So I think this is almost definitely our next move. Unless he plays this. In which case it's this, I think. No. No. Bad idea. Even this. Trades. Then we hit that. Then if he goes here, guess this again. We're up 2 knights, but neither of his knights were very good. This one here was just waiting to get forked. Alright. I'm just got to keep concentrating because this is where you'd blunder. That. Thank you. No. That. My opponent's having a long think, which is good for us. Pieces look very good. Our rook could be improved, but I think we have a pretty immediate plan with this. Yeah. So while my opponent's thinking, I'll use this time to explain what I've been thinking, which is very valid feedback I've had. Okay. Here. Queen moves here or here. Can I go this? Alright. My opponent found a move I was not looking for. This, and they just try to get a trade, then we take this first. So I think we just play that. They have to go somewhere along here. But we take that. Can't allow that. Although maybe I could. Because I'd win a rook. I'd have both of these rooks. I can't count, but I feel like the material there is actually still good for me. I'd be up a can't defend it. This, if he takes, we have mate. You can't attack it. Okay. Now we can. But let's just trade off the rooks. Let's not do that. In fact, we actually could. We have enough time. Lose a knight, pick up this. My opponent resigns. Good game. Isaac Chess has just sent me a friend request. I'm going to accept that. He's another YouTube chess guy, so check him out. From Britain. But yes, we got a win. Now what I was trying to explain is I'm moving away from e4. Still trying to play the King's Indian sort of setup. Obviously it's a ready, but it can transpose. And the point of that is I've just been playing way too many different things as a result of e4, e5. e4, best by test, but you leave the door open to the rest. So I don't want to do that anymore. You guys would have seen I've played games where I ended up in the Scotch Gambit and then I'm like 2 moves deep and I'm out of my comfort zone. And as the person going into the Gambit, you shouldn't be feeling that. So I'm hoping this will allow me to study. I mean, I barely study. I watch chess opening videos as entertainment, which I'm sure many people do. So yeah, that's the thoughts. And in this game it paid off. We had a pretty good game, I think. Sure, there was a blunder. But yeah, it basically transposed here to like the French defense, King's Indian attack. So I didn't allow him to get the fried liver. And that knight was pretty much locked up from the 11th move to when we eventually cook him. Here. So what's that? Yeah, 20 moves. So 9 moves, that knight just sat in the corner. And then he hung a pawn. And yeah, I think we played quite well in the end of this one. And so yeah. All right, analysis. But yeah, that's the idea is I'll play the Sicilian against e4 as black, probably the King's Indian defense as black against d4, and then this ready thing where we go for King's Indian attack sort of setups as white rather than the e4, e5. All right, we had a mistake, but let's jump into the opening. Okay, here, just pushing him away straight away is the best move. Which makes sense. No, okay, get rid of him. Do we take a full center? Yes, we do. Excellent. Okay, again, not the line I'm playing. This was kind of a reflex move because it looked like we were transitioning into the French defense. And I know I like to have a knight here. This move did cross my mind, definitely. Especially because here, that square's taken away. So after it goes here or here, we can jump somewhere, I'm sure. Maybe here. And then he would have to play a weakening move. I don't know. So to avoid all of that, I just went, this seems familiar. Alright. That was a mistake. Yeah, and it was. Because here, I considered this, but I wanted to get this move in at some stage. I knew that. I had this idea. So, if I played this here... No, because, yeah, we had to prevent this. So, and that doesn't work until he's castled. Anyway, he can't castle. Yes, he can. He can castle because that pawn's there. Anyway, so that was the idea. This, I mean, it feels safe. So, again, safety. What am I missing here, though? Queen here prevents me from castling. Right. And we have to do... He wins our pawn. Nasty. Okay. Definitely a mistake. So we had to go here. This move, I don't see that. That's not a move I know to look for, actually. I've not seen this before in a game I've played. And I don't think anything that I've seen online either. So that's good to remember when this file's open. You know, for me, potentially as a black player. But don't know what lines we're going to get that one in. It's a pawn. Anyway, that's pretty unusual as well. So yeah, my opponent missed the chance to punish me, allowed me to castle. Yep. Okay. So then here we could have just traded off knights. Okay, this is better. Okay, so it's saying to play this here. After that, it's saying to sack the exchange. Curious. Ah, that's how he wins the piece back. No? Okay. This is obviously not a line that I'm going to play. So yeah, it just feels right to kick this guy away when that happens. Yep. Okay. queen there was the best move. I'm glad I found that one. That took me a little while to think of. That just gives me a free piece. That's better. Fair enough. I like to be near the pawns and off the back rank. And that move was doing nothing. So I had this, but I was looking at this idea. And this isn't really under threat. That, or is this okay? Just gets him off there. Blocks in this guy, which isn't good. Okay. But thankfully, what did my opponent play here? Yeah, he just backtracked. Which wasn't a good place for this bishop to land. Okay, here. For what? Now black can't stop white from winning a queen if they make the right moves. Alright, show me the miss tactic. Where did I miss the queen in that? B7. Huh. Okay, so here. Why does he play that move? Anyway, I'm confused by that, so I'll keep moving. Yeah, here taking wasn't even the best. I had a feeling it might not have been, but material's good. So that was his best move. Okay. Good game to my opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know in the comments what you think about my opening thoughts. But yeah, this seems to get me out of... obviously there's a lot of theory that I still have to learn, because there's d5, c5. And then like copying me, and they can do a reverse London, they can do all sorts of things, but seems more manageable than having to learn little bits and bobs of all sorts of different lines. And I've also started doing Chessable. I found out if you make a free account, you can get a short and sweet 7 days for free, and play with the short and sweets. And so yeah, I'm just going to do that for like the ready and the King's Indian attack, King's Indian defense, Sicilian, and again, not getting crazy in terms of study, but just looking at those short and sweet things. They just show you a few of the main ideas. And this was not one that I saw, so I just tried to play sort of more like a regular King's Indian attack, because here that doesn't work. Yeah, so we got what we wanted. Yeah, nice win with the ready. But we made a big mistake here, so that's definitely one I have to look at. So here, does this work? No. King there. Here we're down a pawn, but the evaluation's very dire. So, mistake. Almost wish that it happened so that I'd remember this. Just have to try to say that I will. Well, does not work. Okay. Alright, let's stop blabbering. Hope you guys had an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much.